I'm not mad at that though. I'm not mad at that
Hold
when people say
on.
that at
I
all.
disagree. To me, it go Forest Hills, the off season, then Bourne Center. We're sleeping on the off
Excuse me?
season.
What
You
you
sleep
just say?
the
What you
off
just
season?
say?
Are y'all
What?
sleep?
Bronny is now a Laker with his father and his uncle Rich Paul and all them other boys that
His
run LA.
uncle. His uncle.
We all
And his
his Uncle Rich Paul,
and JJ
his
Redick, his
Uncle
cousin,
AD.
his cousin of JJ.
He
Bruh,
got the whole family, but it was all set up. We all knew this was coming. I don't know why nobody's even shocked about the
I didn't.
situation.
I didn't.
Like everybody and their mama knew Bronny was
I
going to
really
the.
thought
I didn't because a couple weeks ago they were saying that it's no longer
I really
priority.
did.
I thought that he was going to go to the teams that wanted him, which was Toronto.
Yeah.
They already had said that before he even went to the draft, and the Suns. I thought he was actually going to go to one of those teams in the second round. Personally, I really did think that. And then when that came out today, because we all got the sleeper app from doing the fantasy, and it was like, yeah, Rich Paul is calling teams and saying, do not pick him up or he's going to go play in Australia. I was like, oh, so he's like forcing his way. This is real. And there he was, the 55th pick or something.
Bro, they've been talking about him being the
55th.
55th pick for weeks now. We all knew. Well, at least I know. It was
But
coming from
other teams were interested in Bronny. Like he showed out in the combine. Like he did it. He did what he needed to do. So it was like
Yeah.
I genuinely thought maybe someone could
Him,
utilize him more. Personally,
bro, he LeBron convinced Bronny, like, because Bronny was on this whole independent, like, I can do it by myself, like, I don't really want to follow your footsteps type, timing. But LeBron talked some sense into that, man. He was like, bro, you could play, you have the opportunity to play at home with one of the greatest of all time, and you have a young head coach who's focused on developing you,
hmm
or going to be focused on developing the youth.
honestly,
So,
that's
like,
not bad because
he talked some sense into that, man.
JJ is. I mean, he ain't proved nothing yet,
Yeah,
but
he's a young.
he knows how to develop. I truly think he does.
I'm not giving him that until I see the season play out. I'm not giving him no accolades, no nothing. This dude ain't coached the game yet. He wasn't even at least an assistant coach.
Player coach.
I mean, that's cool too. I
When
ain't trying to
when
knock
you're
that.
a player, you know how to like. I'm not saying okay. Let me say before I say anything. I don't think coaching is a easy job. I don't think that because you have to deal with different personalities and different talent. Like it's always a lot of things to deal with. But I feel like if you're a player, you know what makes you tick. It's way easier for you to know how other players tick. You can't talk to each player the same. I'm
Not
just saying
really.
that. What does that mean?
He was a player.
Okay, I'm not. I'm not saying everybody's gonna have the success
See,
or the failure. I mean, I'm not saying that. But you're
it
right.
also depends on
I'm not disagreeing.
personality.
Yeah, but I'm not disagreeing with you.
It
Like
also
I don't know, bro. I'm not disagreeing with you.
No,
Like
I agree with you. I think it also depends on personality though. Like, it depends. Like, everybody sees JJ's personality. Everybody, LeBron obviously knows JJ's personality. He knows how he looks at the game. He himself says that he's a progressive coach. Like, he's not in the way of coaching that, like, you need to coach every every player the same way, every game the same way. Like, he's not under that mindset. He's a very,
yeah,
like, progressive. Like, he'll change his ideals as he sees fit going
yeah.
forward, like what
I think
works
you
for
need
the
to have
team.
that. I
So
think more
I
coaches
think
need to
being
be
that
like that.
progressive and being, yeah, and I feel like because a lot of coaches aren't like that, and it's just their system, what they feel like works. That's why people like Doc Rivers don't have success, because, like, he felt like the way that he had got that first chip is the way that
Yeah,
every
but the
one of
game
his teams is
changes
about
all
to
the
win.
time. Yeah, and the game has changed so
That's
much as he won that first chip.
Okay, so my
yeah.
question is, how much playtime you think he gonna get? Because who's the other point guard? Who's the starter, and then after that, who else?
Starter is
The
D'Lo right now,
Yeah.
He's staying.
and then
D'Lo, Reeves, Brian,
Reed's not
AD,
the
and
point
then
guard.
well,
Uh,
Reeves starts though.
only Yeah, only point guard though. He was asking point guards. The only point guards they got is D'Lo and what's the name,
I mean,
Gabe.
he obviously won't start, guys.
Well, Gabe Vincent's done. It's
Yeah, we
over.
know that.
He won't
Gabe is
start.
not coming back. Yeah, Gabe is
He's
not coming
done.
back. He's not starting, but he said how many minutes he's gonna get. I don't think he's. I think there's gonna be some DNPs for sure. I think there's gonna be a lot of games where he's in the G League, but for the most part, he'll get a good 5 to 7 minutes every few games. I think at least for the first half of the season, and then seeing how they go, like whether they're competitive or not next season in the West, which I doubt. But who knows if they get somebody in the summer. But
I would
think
agree with that.
he's going to average normal. Like I don't think it's going to be nothing special.
Nah, not
I
the
don't think
first
like
year.
they're going to make an exception of him and play him 10 to 15 minutes a game his rookie year just because he's Bron's son.
Yeah, I don't think that at all either.